If I ever wanted to pick a Hindi film which had the perfect screenplay in the entire 70-80 history of Hindi films, it would be Deewar. It's probably been remade into every language of the country, but the English one, the Hindi one, always not I'll die for Mama. That's the English version. I'm not talking about that. The Hindi one, Deewar, it's outstanding. You can just take sentences randomly from the screenplay and they will all make a way into this vlog. I can make videos on every line of this film. That good the screenplay is. People talk of Sholay or Trishul or other films, but in terms of the screenplay, the perfect screenplay and therefore the dialogues also is in Deewar. Even the little lesson, everybody knows Mere Paas Maa Hai, but in that scene, where that scene begins, there's this beautiful line. Most likely you would have missed it, but I'm going to draw your attention to it. So Deewar is about two brothers. One goes into the road of crime, other goes to the road of being a police officer. And there is a natural tussle that happens between the two. So the criminal, that is Amitabh Bachchan, Vijay, comes to know that the mafia that he's part of, the gang that he's part of, wants to take out a hit job on Shashi Kapoor, which is Amitabh Bachchan's brother, Ravi. And he gets furious and he prevents it. But then he calls Shashi Kapoor for a meeting to tell him that he should now leave this town because it's getting dangerous. Which is why they meet under this bridge. So there's this bridge where they have grown up as kids without a house, without a livelihood, without food. And he brings them there. And there's this beautiful scene. This comes almost towards the end of the film. It's almost a 2 hour, 50-minute film. This comes at 2 hours and 6 minutes. So just 30-40 minutes left. So it's available on many platforms. Not on YouTube, but many platforms have it. Prime Video has it. You can watch it there. So Vijay comes in his blue color car. I think it's a Impala. I'm not sure. But it's a very luxury kind of a car. And he gets off. They just established that Shashi Kapoor has been waiting there for a while by showing that he's smoking. As he's waiting, he's smoking. So they've established that he's not come in his jeep. And these are all important, I'll tell you why. So he's smoking there, waiting for his brother, and his brother comes. And the first thing he says is, "Thank goodness you didn't come in your uniform." So they established that this guy is so straightforward, so honest, that even when he's going to meet a possible criminal, he could have taken his vehicle. He's got a jeep, but he doesn't because he thinks it's a personal meeting. So I should not use my official vehicle. And he doesn't even use the uniform. So the first dialogue, the moment Amitabh comes, he says, "Wonderful that you're not wearing your uniform." And then he says, "Mujhe aane mein der to nahi hui," which is what many people say. I hope I'm not late. They don't want you to, it's a rhetorical question. They don't want you to say anything. No, sir, you don't, no, sir, it's all right. That's what probably Amitabh Bachchan also expected. But his younger brother has a wonderful line up his sleeve. He says, "Koi baat nahi, कार से आने वाले अक्सर देर से आते हैं." What a line, which is so true. If you are, let's say, I have to go somewhere and I have to reach by metro or by bus, I will make enough buffer arrangement so that I actually reach early. But the person who's traveling by car, he knows all I have to do is start my car and reach there. So he takes liberties with the timing. And often because of that, something goes wrong. Probably there is not enough petrol, or probably there's not enough air in one of the tires. Something can happen. So therefore, many times when you're sure about going somewhere, that is, you have a car at your disposal, you end up being late. What a beautiful line. कार से आने वाले अक्सर देर से आते हैं. This comes at 2 hours and 5 minutes into the movie, which is around 2 hours 50 minutes. Watch the movie if you haven't watched it, 1975 Deewar. The dialogues, of course, written by Salim and Javed, and generally we all know now that Salim was largely involved with the story and Javed actually wrote the dialogues. So you can probably give the credit to Javed Akhtar, but since they have given joint credit, we'll also give credit to Salim and Javed. कार से आने वाले अक्सर देर से आते हैं.